Hi everybody, this is Mark. Hopefully into the not too distant future I'll be Melanie, and welcome to my third video. And for those of you that haven't seen my other two, I'll just do a little bit of background information about me. I'm 61 years old. In fact, tomorrow I'm 62. And I'm transitioning later in life. From an early age, I knew that there was something different about me. Things weren't just quite right. I couldn't put my finger on it. I didn't know what it was, but things weren't quite right. Anyway, as I made it to my teenage years, I started to realise that the problem I had was that I didn't identify as the gender I was assigned. I felt like I should have been a female, and couldn't talk to anyone about it at that stage because there was no internet, there was no information at hand, so to speak, and I couldn't talk to my parents or friends or anything like that. It just wasn't something that was discussed, and I just thought there was something wrong with me. So I decided to keep it a secret for now, and got engaged and married, thinking that would fix my problem, make me more of a man, I suppose. And for a few years it felt like it was probably working, but then into my late 20s I started to get all the feelings back again, and wondered what I was doing with my life. But I had married a beautiful woman, and I was happy, and decided, yes, I'll just keep it a secret and take it to the grave with me, and just put up a front. But that didn't really work, because the older I got, I started to slip into depression and anxiety. Got to a point into my 40s where I had a breakdown, made all sorts of excuses about what was affecting me and everything, even though there was problems at that time. I put it down to those things rather than what the real reason was. Well, at that time I didn't really know that was the real reason, but anyway, as time went on, depression started to get worse, and I slipped into a very bad spot where I attempted to take my life. 2 suicide attempts, which thankfully didn't work. Sometimes I wish they had, but things are looking up. And anyway, it was in the depths of depression. My wife and I were having a discussion, and she doesn't know where this came from, or she didn't have a clue, but it just popped into her head, and she asked me, did I want to be a female? And I was taken back by that, because I'd made the decision to repress this and not tell anyone and take it to the grave. But at that point I was having a moment of weakness, and she popped the question, and I just came out with it. I agreed. That's what I wanted. That's what I've always wanted. And she was taken back. She struggled with it, but the beautiful person that she is, kind and understanding and caring, was struggling with it, but she's okay with it now. She's getting better, and she's accepted it, and she's been very supportive. which is fantastic. I always thought that this would bring about a separation or a divorce or whatever, and I was dead set afraid of that. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't want to bring it out. But anyway, it's out. My wife knows, obviously. My family, I've told all my family. I've told a few friends. I've told all my work colleagues. My bosses know. And everyone is very supportive, which is fantastic. It's not the sort of reaction I expected from a lot of people. I thought I'd get a lot of negative responses, but everyone has been quite good. There's been a couple of little sort of negative reactions to the news, but in all, it's fantastic. I mean, even elderly parents and in-laws and that understand and are supportive, and well, that's just blown me away. I'm feeling quite good now, which is fantastic, and my regret is that I didn't come out years and years ago, so I could enjoy my life in the gender I should have been, and pursued that. Anyway, enough on that. Let's get on to the good stuff, like physical changes. I've been on HRT now for 5 months, and they're starting to see a few little changes. Only minor, but you can notice they're there. To start with, my skin, especially on my face, does feel softer, smoother. I've had laser hair removal on my beard, but unfortunately, due to my age, there was a lot of grey hair in there, and the laser doesn't even look at grey hair, so it's, all the grey's still there. But there was some dark, and that is gone, so you can't sort of see the shadow as much as you could. So I imagine I would have to have electrolysis, which I will be having, to remove the rest of that. Other physical changes, slight body changes. I mean, I'm not a big person. I'm tall, but I'm only 69 kilos and don't have a lot of body fat. So changes are minimal, but I can see probably minor changes to my waist and buttocks, and general softening and filling out a little in places. But the biggest change I've noticed are in my breasts. It's a wonderful feeling to know that you're becoming more of a female and, you know, developing female characteristics. And to feel your breasts growing is a wonderful feeling, And they are. I wouldn't say there's a lot at the moment. I wouldn't say I was a cup, but I can see it, and my wife can see it, and I can feel it. They're definitely sore, and have bumped them a few times, and that's not nice. But I can definitely see it happening, which is good, and the nipple's probably getting slightly bigger. So all in all, the physical changes are quite nice, and I'm enjoying it very much. Now, in September, I have an appointment with my SRS surgeon, my sex reassignment surgeon, or it's often called GRS, or gender reassignment surgery, or gender affirmation surgery, or lots of different things, but it's all the same thing, all means the same thing, and it's just basically changing genders. Anyway, so I see him in September. It's only a consultation at this stage, so we can discuss what can be done and what he can do, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now, from what I understand, there's two different types of gender reassignment surgery, and one is the penile inversion technique, where the penis is inverted and the skin's used to line the vaginal cavity and make it that way, with inner and outer labia, clitoris. And the other option for me is what they call a zero depth option, whereas the external parts of the vulva are all authentic, look just like a cis female, but there is no vaginal cavity. And I'm at a stage in my life where I'm happily married and I don't intend to change that. I've got a beautiful, understanding woman, so why would I change it? And she's okay with everything, so why do I need a vaginal cavity? So I suppose an option I'm leaning towards is a zero depth option. And everything on the outside looks authentic, just the same, just without a cavity. And the advantages of that is you don't have to dilate. So that's a good thing for my age. I'm not locked into dilating all the time. You don't have to douche. You just have to keep the outside clean, and it's a hell of a lot less maintenance. Now, the positives for that is the surgery is quicker, the downtime is less, obviously less chance of complications. So it's a big consideration, and it's one I'm seriously considering for me. Okay, so that's and also we'll be discussing with the doctor breast augmentation. Like I say, I'm probably not quite an A cup yet, and from what I read, most can expect to maybe get an A cup or a small B, but I would like something a bit more than that, and hopefully I could maybe get a C or something like that, and that would make me feel wonderful, just wonderful. So that's September, that appointment. I know the doctor has about a 6-month waiting list, so it might take a while to get to that, but I'm prepared and looking forward to it. The other thing is, in December, I've got an appointment with the facial team from Spain. They're coming to Australia for consultations, and I've got one in December, so they can tell me what they can do with this, and hopefully they can do a lot, because it's it needs it. So everything's ticking along slowly, but it's getting there. Hopefully in a few years I'll reach my goals and be able to live out the rest of my life the way I always should have been. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed listening to this video. I'm only putting it out there for people who might be interested in transitioning later in life and want to follow me on my journey. So I hope been helpful in some way. Probably not, but anyway, we'll see what happens, and I hope you keep watching, and leave your comments down below if you want to say anything. Don't have to, but I'd also like for you to subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the bell and you'll be notified when I do my next one. I'm not going to put them out every week, but I will put them out probably once a month or so, just to keep anyone who's interested informed in how I'm going on my journey, and hopefully see some good results. So thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.